Joining us first is House Judiciary Ranking Member Doug Collins. Congressman Collins, I think this about sums it up. And I read it, and I'm like, oh, they have totally exonerated Joe and zero experience Hunter. Then they went after the prosecutor who was investigating a company that was paying millions and millions to somebody with no experience. They condemned him. They said he's corrupt, not Joe, who said you're not getting the billion unless you fire the guy.
It is. I mean, look, this is another last-minute desperation move by the House Democrats because they know that they had a weak case. We showed that they had a weak case. We still know that, what we have seen is that the president did nothing wrong. We proved that. What we now is they did a document dump. We're still going through those things. But remember, Lev Parnas is indicted someone on campaign finance issues. Bill Barr and the Justice Department will handle this, but we do not let them, the Democrats, try to deflect anything away from the weak case that they are now going to send to the Senate tomorrow because this president did nothing wrong. This president stood strong for America, and all they're trying to do is take pot shots at the end to shore up a case that should have never went forward to start with.
Now, the Senate has very defined constitutional role, as does the House. Now, the Democrats in the House, they impeached the president. That power is solely in the hands of the House of Representatives. Okay, now managers will go over to the Senate, present their case. There's all this talk about, well, if the case is weak, why don't we bring in a bunch of other witnesses? I would argue that constitutionally that would be the role of the House. They impeached him. Make your case, then the Senate can vote up or down. If they need clarification from the one fact witness, Ambassador Sondland, bring him in. Hearsay is not admissible in federal rules of evidence, so I would think it could go fairly quickly.
I think it could. I think it should. I think when it gets over there is a process that needs to be followed. Then they'll make their very weak case. They'll show the American people again that they have no basis for the process that they went through, and also that there's nothing for actually to impeach him on. And then the president's team will be able to give his defense, and they will show forcefully, and they'll be able to take that and say, this is why this process was wrong, this is why the facts are wrong, and this is why this has been nothing but a hatchet job for over 3 years, and going back really to November of 2016. What is so pathetic right now, Sean, is that we have done absolutely nothing in the House of Representatives for the last 2 weeks, and now they have held these documents trying to make a case, and now they're trying to send them over and at the last minute try to make these arguments that the Senate should be doing these different things. No, the House did not do their job because all they had in mind was getting at this president. If they'd have tried to do their job, if they went through the process, but they didn't. Know why? Because he did nothing wrong.
By the way, I saw a recent poll out of the great state of Georgia. I spent wonderful years of my life there. Looks like I was right and the governor was wrong because you were winning by about 4, 5, 6 to 1. Congressman, good to see you. Soon to be senator. Just a guess.